Before I start this video, I'm gonna apologize if there's any background noise or if you see if you hear a house tour, because we're currently in a hotel right now. But continuing on, my name's Anne Marie, and have you ever been playing a game of cards and you've seen someone just shuffle so perfectly? It basically just looks like magic. Just knowing how to shuffle cards might look complicated, but overall I think anyone could learn just with a little bit of effort and confidence. And in this video I'll be demonstrating how to shuffle cards with the riffle and bridge method. And just knowing how to shuffle cards improves how you handle cards and just the confidence you have whenever you are, and the professionalism. And the main points that I'll be going over is I will begin with explaining why it's so important to properly shuffle cards. And then my second point will be the correct grips, and then the steps of a riffle shuffle method. And then I will lastly demonstrate how to complete the shuffle with the bridge. And just before learning how to become so perfect and magician-like of shuffling cards, we need to know the importance of shuffling a deck and just why we should do it properly. And all we'll need is one deck of cards and 2 working hands. So my first point is, why is shuffling so important? Shuffling is so important because it makes the game fair. When a deck has a good shuffle, it leads to the deck being randomized enough for the player to not predict the next card, and this kind of leads to the opposite of counting cards, if you guys have ever heard of that. And just a good shuffle helps a game run smoothly, like blackjack, poker, speed, California speed. And so now we'll get into our deck and we'll start going about the grips and the steps for a riffle. So what you're gonna do first is split the deck into 2 pretty even things. A really big part is splitting deck really even, because if it's not even, it's gonna lead to a bad shuffle. And the correct grip is to grab one half of your deck, face it to the camera, and the first thing oh my god, okay, never mind, sorry, low battery. The first thing you're gonna do is put your index fingers right on the top of the deck and have your thumb holding it, and it should just be like a little wolf. Okay, and then you're gonna replicate the same exact thing on the other side, and now you have 2 little wolves. And now you're gonna make your thumbs kiss just like this, and you should have this weird looking grip. You could point at someone and you're able to flex them. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have your index fingers at the back of the cards, guiding them, so whenever you are slowly releasing the cards from your thumbs, it won't go like different ways. Like, well, I have an example, because one time I was doing it and it went like this, and that just kind of makes you so unprofessional. So you're gonna have the correct grip, and you're gonna just arch them like that. And just let me fix the camera so you guys can see. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So what you're gonna do, fix your deck, of course. So now you have your 2 little wolves kissing thumbs, and now you're just gonna create the arch and just slowly allow your thumbs to release the cards, overlapping just like that. So now you are now prepared for your bridge, and all you're gonna do once you're in this position is you're gonna keep your fingers under all of them and keep pressure on the top of the deck. That is one of the most important steps while doing the bridge, because that's what leads to it. So make sure you keep all of the pressure here, have a claw-like grip, and make sure to keep pressure, big point. So now you're gonna create a rainbow, and you're gonna have all this pressure in the bottom of your fingers. And to create the bridge, you're slowly going to release the pressure, keeping your thumbs with pressure on the top so it doesn't go flying. And then the cards will fall in an arch-like shape just like they did, and it will return back to one deck. So I will show you guys one last time in full speed, because that was a bit slow. Half deck, my little wolves kissing thumbs, guiding that. Oh, that was the lack of me keeping pressure at my thumbs. We'll try one more time. just like that. Perfect. So in conclusion, what I'm going to summarize is that the main points I spoke on were the importance of shuffling cards, having the correct grips, the steps for a riffle shuffle, and just how to finish off the bridge. First, I'm explaining why it's so important to shuffle a deck of cards so properly, because fairness and randomness in the cards. Second, I demonstrated the correct grip and the steps for the riffle shuffle. And finally, I showed you how to bring it all together and finish off the shuffle with the bridge and just bring the deck back together. In this video, I wanted the viewer to learn the skill of how to shuffle cards by the riffle and bridge method. And just with a little bit of practice, the riffle and bridge method can turn such a simple card shuffle into something that looks so impressive and professional. So I hope you guys liked it, and thank you.